Oh, hi, everybody. Narrcost here with another little rant of mine. If you haven't noticed, No Man's Sky has come out with a new update, the Founders Edition, or the Founders Patch, whatever the hell it's called. But that just means that they're going to do base building finally. Oh, good golly gee, they're finally going to do something that they promised at launch. But then again, Sean Murray's barefooted ass has ran off and hasn't said anything since September. There we go. So he's been completely quiet, and by the way, he just jumps out of nowhere like a bad ex-girlfriend and says, "Oh, hey, by the way, I got something nice and pretty for you. Hope you remember the good times." This is my problem with game developers in the, I don't know, like the last 10 years or so, where they're like, "Oh, don't worry, we're going to promise you a game. It's going to have all this good shit. It's going to be able to give you a sad hand job. Your taxes and your checkbook are all going to be balanced out. You won't have to go to prison like Wesley Snipes. And, yeah, you're going to have a great time. And we're going to continue to develop the game and make sure that it's better over the course of many, many years." Isn't that right, Xbox 360? You're supporting all those games, aren't you? 8-year life cycle after everything, huh? I'll have a talk with you later, Microsoft. So this just kind of reminds me of like what's been happening and how, developers are getting away with this shit all the time, that we're literally getting pre-alpha games and we are paying full price, especially if you are on like the consoles, because 7 Days to Die it has been in like what, pre-development, pre-alpha for what, 4 years now. They gave you that where your headshots don't even match where you're shooting. You had to pay $40 on the PS4. Are you fucking kidding me? It kind of reminds me of the broken promises, such as a little game I'm just not going to mention or anything. Just not going to mention this from our good old boy Bungie here. Destiny. That was the same bullshit that they got away with. They're going to promise you this whole open wide world, but everybody just got shafted with this generic sci-fi shooter, and everybody's just gonna love it because Bungie's gonna throw some Latin in there, like the Midnight Requiem's Reach, and everybody's gonna love it because it sounds cool. I remember when I was 12 and I thought Dragon Ball Z was really cool, and I was like sitting in the shower trying to do Kamehamehas or holding my breath, trying to turn like into a Kaioken or whatever the fuck it's called. Just like, yeah, it was the same thing. That's essentially what people are doing. People are fantasizing about games so much now that developers are getting away with just releasing shit, and it's furious. It makes me fucking furious. Because how? How can we allow this? And every day we're going to say, well, remember, no pre-orders. No pre-orders. Yeah, guess what? You're still going to buy it. People that say they don't even want a game, they're going to buy it anyways. And it's going to be pissed. It just pisses me off. Like, how can you go around all day and say, like, oh, yeah, well, it's good now. Really what it is these people need a year of development, but people on the internet are so fucking crazy now that they're sending death threats. They sent death threats to Sean Murray and the rest of his team because of how their game turned out. It appears that they only needed like another 8 months or a year, but nobody was going to hand that. Nobody's going to give them that. Fuck those guys, right? They should finish your game. Yeah, that's what a team of what, 12 people should be able to do, a literally goddamn quadrillion planets or whatever, and then everything's going to be okay. Fuck you. It doesn't work that way. People need to get their expectations right, what a game development company can do, and then not to get shafted by them, because that's what we've been doing. We've been allowing this. They literally put out one thing. They give us an inch. We take, 30 miles. We take 30 miles and run with it as best as we can. It just doesn't make sense, people. Call them your shit. Call them your titties, twist them a little bit, and throw them out the window. Just give them some reasonable time. Blizzard gets to go and do this shit all the time where they're like, it's done when it's done. And guess what? Blizzard's acclaimed. They make the best games ever, and they have all the time in the world to develop them, and nobody gives them shit because they're looking for a quality product. But then as soon as one other company doesn't do it, they just shit their pants. You know, No Man's Sky did need another year. Destiny probably needed another year and a half in order to come out to be the appropriate game experience. And I will admit, Destiny has gotten better off with its time, but still, it's still not anywhere near the game that they were promising originally. They got close, they're trying to get close, but we all been duped by that as well. And Bungie got to laugh their asses off and get to spend your money again on them, buy the whole game again for $130 to get the full experience. Year 2, choo-choo! And it's going to be the same thing with No Man's Sky. Even though No Man's Sky has a lot of work to do, they're just going to continue to do it. If it's not going to be Hello Games, it's going to be another company. Just remember, folks. Don't fucking take everything as you see as gospel and then make it explode with all these crazy ass ideas what the game company is going to actually do. In the end, it's just zeros and ones, and a lot of things can go wrong in the development cycle. So keep it real. Set your expectations to reasonable levels, and I'll see you next time. Keep on gaming, brother man.